You know I hate flashcards, but I know you like them. So today I decided to put my issues with flashcards aside and make a video about how to use them in a proper, efficient way. This video is part of a new series about study methods no one talks about. In each video we'll be discussing different approaches to studying. There will be examples, suggested timetables and techniques, and a quick overview so you can see if this is a study method for you. And today, we'll be starting with the Leitner System. The Leitner System is a study or memorization proposed in the 1970s by the German science journalist Sebastian Leitner. Leitner used flashcards to implement the principle of spaced repetition and increase the rate of learning, but he did so in a very specific way. You see, randomly going through your flashcards doesn't necessarily mean you'll memorize their contents better. You're just creating more friction in your brain and hinder your learning process. To effectively memorize what's in your flashcards, you have to use spaced repetition, active recall, and the principles of metacognition. So let's go through these concepts in a quick and basic way before we dive into the schedule. This is the core of Leitner's system. It basically states that newly introduced and more difficult flashcards need to be shown to the learner frequently, and less difficult flashcards should be shown just once in a while. Active recall is very simple. You never remember every single thing you read or hear. That's because listening or reading doesn't fire up the brain like answering, thinking, or writing does. While reading, you go through the information and let go of it very quickly. Exercises that force you to take action engage your brain because they're forcing it to face the data and work through it. This is what happens when you use flashcards to study. Metacognition processes happen when you learn by managing and thinking about your own learning. By creating your flashcard system, you're actively thinking about keywords, concepts, and definitions, and writing them down, organizing them, and sorting them. This creation process enhances your learning because it allows you to gain automatic feedback about your own mastery of the subject. The novelty in Leitner's system is that it offers you a schedule and a proper system. You, the learner, will need to sort all of your flashcards according to how well you know them. Not according to topic, color, or date. It needs to be according to your knowledge. In day one, when you start studying, you need to gather your bunch of cards. In day number 1, every card starts out in bundle or box number 1. Start flipping the cards and say out loud the definition or word you need to memorize. If you get it right, you can move that card to the next box. If your answer is incorrect, the card stays in the same box, box number 1. And this is where Leitner's Schedule comes in. You should practice using the flashcards in each bundle in very specific days. Your box 1 corresponds to the bundle of flashcards that you've got wrong in the past. That means you need to review them every single day. On day 2, you should review box 1 so you can go back to those that were incorrect and try to move them to box 2. On day 3, you can now review box 1, just like you've done before, as well as now review box 2. If you get a card right from box 2, you can move it up to box 3. If you get it wrong, you should move it back to 1. I've written down the schedule in the description in case you're interested in implementing it into your own study routine. I've also posted some exclusive posts and resources over on Patreon, so if you want to check them out, you have a link in the description box. Okay, but at the end of the day, is Leitner's system for you? Well, traditionally, this method spans over a 14 days period to be effective, which means that it's not for a cramming session. Actually, the way to ramp up the effectiveness of this system is starting from day 1. And I mean day 1 in your semester. By preparing all of your flashcards ahead and reviewing them according to the schedule, you're making sure you're keeping up with the memorization of all the words you need to remember. That means that Leitner's system is terrible for everyone who is not into high-maintenance study routines, myself included. Of course, you should be studying regularly and establish a pretty solid schedule, but individually making flashcards for each single class is a lot of work to keep up with for an entire semester, especially because you can't fail for the system to actually work. However, this may be worth the effort if your studies rely a lot in memorizing concepts and definitions. In my case, part of the reason why I never use flashcards is because I never found a reason to use them. I spent 6 years studying law, and the study methods we used there were different. We relied a lot in solving cases, researching, interpreting information, and then, only once in a while, we may define a few concepts. A good way to reduce this problem is using software to help you with the process, such as Quizlet or Anki, but it still means you need to keep up with your flashcards on a regular basis. Either way, Leitner System promises that with consistent studying, the reviewing system will assure that you actually remember all of these concepts and are able to use them properly in your next evaluation. If you want to know more about studying for tests, I suggest you to watch Ali's class on how to study for exams using an evidence-based masterclass. If you want to improve your methods ASAP, you can watch this entire class by subscribing to today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare allows you to learn almost anything for less than $10 a month. They have thousands of courses on management and business, productivity, photography, writing, languages, illustration and design, music, cooking, and so on. And even if you're not willing to start paying $10 a month for classes, that's actually not a problem, because for a limited time, using the link in my description box will get you a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. Using this link also tells Skillshare that you came from my channel, which is always very nice if you enjoy my content and want to keep supporting our study corner. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys!